Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I am New Diamonds, and I hope everyone out there is doing well. I feel like there are new things on the horizon for us. There, what it feels like is there was just another shift. Okay. Um, I feel like as we are pushing through this energy, right? It's like we're climbing up a mountain, right? There are certain things, there are certain rocks, there are certain people, there are certain obstacles that we observe, and we have to look at things from a different perspective. And the more we tap into recognizing things as they are, then we can fully embrace who we are, right? We can fully adapt, we can fully grow and continue on with this beautiful journey that we are on, right? Um because that's a part of life, right? It's a sense of polarity. There's always going to be good, there's always going to be bad, right? But it's up to us on how we react, how we communicate with that energy, and what we what we put out, right? And we are most definitely ascending and going up another level. It's just about remaining focused as we are leveling up, okay? Um but this is most definitely giving like the collective consciousness is rising, and it's going up. I feel like we're all ascending on our journey, no matter where we're at. And we're doing this as a collective, even though we may be in our own lanes, going up on our own pace, we are still ascending, right? And that's the beautiful part of Soul Tribe. Shout out to Soul Tribe, is that we never give up, right? No matter how tough it may seem, what we're going through, what tries to interfere with that, we still continue to strive, we still continue to rise, and we still continue to push through. And this is a very harmonious time as we have cleared those blurred lines, right? It was a sense of blurred lines, something trying to obscure our vision, and we pushed through, right? We passed that test, we passed that obstacle, we overcame it, and now we are going up higher. And it's okay because it's this sense of us being confident in who we are because we already know, right? We know ourselves. And when someone shows you who they are, believe them. So we have the gift of discernment. We have the emotional intelligence to operate from our higher selves and continue to go higher, okay? Because there's a lot of different energies that want to try to weigh us down, right? In this physical realm. But spiritually, we are ascending so high that we cannot be touched, right? So there are things that try to weigh on us, things that have to bring us back down, right? And we have to, like I said, remain focused, remain confident, and release and let go of things as we are ascending, right? I'm in a sense of like this hot air balloon, and not letting those weights hold us down. So whatever it is that you have to cut off, let go, release, do that, right? And continue to stand up for yourself. Continue to speak your piece, as this is a protective barrier and a protective boundary that keeps you secure in who you are. And when you are protected and secure, you are high valued, you are safe because you are loved, right? So if certain things don't go as planned, don't get discouraged, because there is something bigger and better on the horizons, something new on the horizons, and it is you. It is you getting more in tune with who you are, so that way you're able to call out BS immediately, right? And that is a beautiful thing, right? Oh, something didn't go as planned, and that's okay. It was something I needed to see, and it was something that was made very clear, right? And it was for my highest good. It was for my protection, because I am divinely guided, divinely favored, divinely protected. And when you really sit back and think about it, it's like all praise is due to the Most High. I'm very thankful that these things came to light out of the dark, because I am safe, right? I know not to go down that route, because there is a better route for me. And it's reaching the mountaintop where I can see, right? We don't want to be in certain places that we can't see, right? Because then there's things that are allowed to hide in the shadows. And we are light workers and shadow workers, right? We're able to cast out lower vibrational energy as we pull out that lower vibrational energy, as we pull out people's shadows. Now, I say this because, like I said, there is a huge polarity going on. As we go up higher, things want to try to attach to that. Things want to attract. Things are attracted to our light. Things want to attach to our light. And we have to continuously clean and block and remove things, right? And it's a beautiful thing, right? Because maybe in the past you were able to see things clearly, and you would just let these leeches, right, as you were walking through these muddy swamps, you didn't know it was leashes on you until you got out and sat with yourself. And it was like, wait a minute, my leg hurt. What's going on? You look down, it's a fat ass leech on your leg. It's like, wait a minute. We got to remove these things. So we're removing these things and removing these things before we climb up this mountain, right? Because when we get up to this mountain, it requires breath work. It requires patience. It requires discipline. It requires us to be centered in ourselves, because it is about us, right? And as we get closer and closer, we realize this is exactly where we're supposed to be. We're exactly where we're meant to be. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. And it is truly a divine union with ourselves, as we are coming into ourselves and gaining more clarity on who we are and everything that comes with it, right? So yeah, it's like this beautiful, like, mountaintop energy. Like, we have reached the mountain and we are with Soul Tribe. And our guides, our angels, our ancestors, our spirit team, they're all right there with us, right? So it's a sense of, we're leaving these old things, old fears, everything that is of a lower nature, of this lower realm, is being left behind as we are ascending to this higher timeline. And it's not that we're better than anyone, but we put in the work, right? It's like training, spiritual training, right? Physical training, right? If you've been working out for months, training for a marathon, you won't be winded when you're in the race, right? If you are tapping into your spiritual gifts, going into those meditations, entering these realms, you aren't afraid when you enter into new light or enter into these unknown places, right? So this is a sense of getting attuned with who you are, getting in tune with who you are as we are being initiated, right? Spiritually and physically to be one with ourselves. That is that divine union where we no longer have to question things we already know, right? We are tapping into more gifts, right? As we get in tune with ourselves, more gifts are unlocking and we're able to travel into these interdimensional spaces, which is where the true keys lie, right? It isn't anything outside of you. It is all within you. You go within to ascend, and you do this by healing yourself, doing the shadow work, and also by meditating to astral travel. You know, when you go to sleep, you're astral traveling, astral projection, right? It's a lot of different levels here, but it's all available to us if we remember that we are the key. We are the blueprint. It all lies within our DNA, and we're able to tap into this ancient information, right? As we have done this internal work, we have done these grounding techniques to make sure that our foundation is secure. Our foundation, wow. I said our foundation is the cure. I meant to say our foundation is secure, but we have secured our foundation, and now it is the cure. We are the cure, right? So if this message is resonating with you, you're most definitely going up, and there's this aspect of your shadow that is revealing itself to you, and you are becoming more one with it. It's not a sense of it has control. You are working with it and you are synced with it. So when it comes up, you're able to realize what it is showing you, and you're not pushing it away. You're observing it, you're acknowledging it, you're addressing it, and you ascend every time that you do this, right? The tests, right? The triggers. And these are initiations. That's the best way that I can describe it, because once you have these encounters, you go up to the next level, depending on how you respond. Now, some of us are still growing. Some of us are still learning. None of us are perfect. None of us are above anyone, but we do know that we are leveling up. We are balanced within our ego. We know that we are to address this 3D ego as we're ascending to being more one with ourselves holistically, right? So as we push up, right, there is knowledge, information, wisdom, confidence, joy, bliss, understanding. We're gaining so much, right? Them gains. Ain't nothing like a good gain, right? From the pain. No pain, no gain, right? That we alchemize so much. And this is where we celebrate. There's going to be a huge time for celebration. And we must remain patient. We must remain disciplined as this time is coming. Spirit is saying it's coming in faster than we think. So this is a time where we sit with ourselves, we rest and we restore before this wave of light comes in, this wave of information that's going to raise our frequency collectively. We are going to activate another level within ourselves and another level of consciousness in this realm. So this is the rest period. This is where things are attracted to you, and you have to be mindful of everything, as these are all tests, and we're giving you things to see what you respond to. We're giving you things to see what you grab a hold of and what you're releasing, what you're protecting yourself for, and what you're elevating from. So look at things from a higher perspective, as this is the place that you want to be. You never want to be looking at things from a one-dimensional lens. You want to be looking at it from every aspect, and that's exactly what you're doing. So bravo. Victory is coming. You're going to be in a safe and secure place with like minds, without ill intentions. You'll be able to pick up on the wolves in sheep clothing, people who have ill intent due to your spiritual training, due to your physical training, due to this whole journey that you have been on. It is a holistic journey that you have been on, that you're getting more comfortable with. And we are very proud of you as you continue to shine your light in these dark places, and you are not afraid to be your authentic self. And that in itself is a huge victory. So bravo, you guys. Bravo. Wow. Yeah, so that's kind of like the message that I had for today, is that we are going up to this new level where we can see the light. We are at the mountain top, and we're able to have this 360 view, this different point of view of everything. And we're able to extract the good and the bad, right? Because it's not just I want to extract good, that I'm not able to see what other lessons are here for me, right? I am a student and I am a teacher. We are multifaceted, we are multidimensional, and we are leveling up. And it's a beautiful thing to witness. It's a beautiful thing to admire, and give yourself a huge pat on the back as you are reaching those pentacles that you had planned to reach. And there is bigger and better in store for you, because there is a light, a path that you don't see, that is being made available to you by you taking this unknown road. Okay? So continue to believe in yourself, continue to have this confidence, and continue to strive higher and operate from love, operate from integrity and discernment. All right, you guys. So that is my message. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, how you guys are feeling. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace and love.